Good evening, and welcome to episode 6 of the Luke and Robert podcasts.
With your hosts, Robert and Luke.
How have you been, Luke?
Oh, very well, Robert. I'd like to welcome all of our audience out there to a very sexy episode of the Luke and Robert podcast.
Well, before we get started, of course, we have to thank our presenting sponsors.
As always.
Daiso. Now, Luke, do you sometimes break your teacups?
Oh, yeah, man. Every teacup I've ever held has been broken.
Well, you know, Daiso, they sell teacups for $3.50.
Well, I've seen cheaper.
Yeah.
Maybe 50 cents less, even $1.
Well,
That'd be crazy, though.
It was $1.50 less. Well, with the with the promo code VIP treatment, you can run down to Daiso and get yourself a teacup for only $2.
That's incredible.
And
would it be the case that if I went there, I'd see a very sexy man named
Toby Hawkins? Yeah.
I like how we said his name in synchronicity, Robert. It highlights his sexy.
His features, just to list a few, nice pictorials, great biceps, strong jawline, a furrowed brow, a very stern look. He's quite handsome. But yeah, go on down to Daiso, buy a teacup and enjoy your Earl Grey.
And enjoy the sights, ladies.
Anyway.
So, have you been for the last couple of weeks, my good friend?
I've been quite busy. I've gone to a plethora of social events. In fact, I've actually joined the Auckland University Pharmacy Students Association.
But Robert, I hate to alarm you, but you aren't a member of the pharmacy faculty.
No, I'm actually a commerce student. I'm a student of the business school at Auckland University. And yeah, apparently you can only be a pharmacy student to join the student society there. But fuck those rules.
Yeah, man. Better than the system.
Yeah.
Taking on the man.
Yeah. I think my motive for joining the pharmacy society, student
Cheap
society,
drinks, hot girls,
really is because the social aspect of commerce is quite lacking, and since this is hopefully my final year, I wanted to live up life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a pub crawl on Wednesday with them.
Wow, how was that, man?
It was phenomenal. It was great. We went all across Auckland on a party bus. I was standing on the chairs the whole time, and yeah, it was just a fantastic night.
I heard you and Ben were terribly sick afterwards.
I'm still terribly sick, as you can hear from my husky voice.
The husky voice inspired the sexy show.
Yeah. How about you? How about you for the last couple of weeks?
Well, pretty good, man. I'd have to say the most significant moment would have been my 21st over the weekend.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I
It
was
was a
there.
pretty good
I was
time.
there in attendance.
Yeah, you were. You gave a speech, in fact, which was really good.
What did you think of my speech, be honest?
I really appreciated it, man.
Really?
It meant a lot to me.
Thank you.
Yeah. Even though it was only written in an afternoon.
I'm really sorry.
No. I'm getting to a point. The fact that it was of such great quality speaks to the depth of our friendship, Robert.
Oh, wow. I'm having a friendship boner right now.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to put this on you, but if you were to give it a English rating, like, you know how we used to do speeches in English class?
Yeah.
How would you rate it out of 20?
That would probably be a solid 18.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be a really, really good 18, man.
Okay, for an afternoon. Oh, yeah, I can do that.
There weren't running themes throughout it. You didn't.
No, you're right.
You didn't present it like a creative art piece, and I appreciated that. But in English school,
yeah,
it would be a perfect for presentation and a perfect for content.
Thank you, Luke. Thank you.
Hey, no worries, my friend. Aside from that, I had a whole bunch of lovely people come and, hang out with me, say nice things, and if you're out there and you're at the party, I want to say a big thank you. Cheers.
Yeah, it was it was great. It was a lovely, intimate affair.
One of my favorite moments would be when my uncle forced Julius to give an impromptu speech.
That was hilarious.
For those of you who weren't there, Julius is a friend of mine, and my uncle, who's never met him before, asked him to do an impromptu speech. He conveyed the idea that he had been a loner before he met me, but I came in and changed his life, and the 21st was his opinion of the way forward. None of that was true, of course. He's a really awesome, really popular guy, and it was just made up on the spot. So big shout out to Julius for your hilarious story.
Well, that's not true. I was a loner before I met you, Luke.
Oh, buddy, that's not true. You had Kaiba, you had Joey Wheeler, you had Yugi Moto, the whole cast of Yu-Gi-Ohs, bro.
Yeah. Well, what a sad life I used to live.
And I'm embarrassed that I called it Yu-Gi-Ohs, not Yu-Gi-Oh. I apologize.
That's fine.
I brought shame to my family.
Anyway, well, how would you say the overall experience of your 21st was?
10 out of 10. It was beyond what I expected.
Did you get anything at the birthday? Like, run us through what kind of gifts you got.
I got a really beautiful coat from Huffer. Shout out to today's presenting sponsors, Huffer. You guys are too big for us to fuck with. And making a joke about you potentially sponsoring us, so I apologize. Huffer, buy their clothes.
Yeah. What else did you get?
I also got an enormous suitcase. My auntie got me a suitcase. Bigger than for travel, like to permanently leave the country. You can fit maybe 2 bodies inside it.
All right. Yeah, I know
I
those kinds of suitcases.
I think my auntie's sort of sick of me and wants me to get out of New Zealand.
I think that's a good idea.
Oh, ow.
I know. I mean, like, have you ever traveled before?
Yeah, frequently, man.
Where?
I've been to the States, Australia, Japan, Thailand, New Caledonia, Singapore, Vanuatu, Fiji, and I'm going to India.
Oh, yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, man. How about you? Where have you been, Robert Gow?
Not very many places. Pretty much just stayed in New Zealand all my life.
That's not true. Robert's a well-travelled man. For all the ladies out there who are looking for someone with a bit of culture in him.
But I'm saving myself for the right girl.
Robert's a good boy.
I enjoyed all the speeches at your birthday. It was lovely.
Thanks, man.
I mean, generally for 21st, I feel like the speeches all the time are very subpar because people have no idea what they're saying. They tell how
to give a speech.
Yeah, they tell really, really flat stories that have nothing to do with the person. They just feel like they need to tell a story for the sake of it. But yeah, generally it was a fantastic affair, which I thoroughly enjoyed, except for the emotional abuse I suffered throughout
it. Stephanie, if you're listening to this one at fucking last, would like to ask that you would humbly leave Robert alone. Robert's a good boy, and he doesn't deserve the abuse that you fling his way.
Maybe a little.
Maybe a lot.
Maybe completely. It's a cross that I bear.
I heard that Isaac Cecil cried during my speeches.
She cried as well. Everyone cried.
She cried?
Yeah, lots of people cried. It was lovely. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I nearly cried when your sister.
I nearly cried when my sister gave her speech.
It was fantastic. I think she's very insecure. Is that the word I'm looking for? About the speech itself.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. No, not about that. About the speech.
That was horrendously rude.
No.
I think that my little sister is great, and I love her a lot.
It was pure emotion, so I think if I were to compare her speech to something in recent media, it would be...
Donald Trump?
The Revenant.
Oh, sure.
I mean, very little words, but a lot of emotion. Conveyed a whole different... series of things.
Yeah,
I'd say
and credit for the fact that it was given at all.
Yeah, I mean, that famous quote.
Leonardo DiCaprio deserves a no.
Oh no, one picture can speak 1,000 words.
That's true.
And she sort of gave us many pictures and many snapshots of her affection and admiration for you. Aww. So I think the whole room was moved by it.
Aww, that's a really sweet thing to say, Robert. I hope she hears that.
All right.
Anyway, back to our wacky gossip. So, Robert, which female celebrity would you date?
I was actually hoping that you would actually go first, because I haven't thought of this yet.
Okay. Neither had I. A year ago, to be honest, it would have been Jennifer Lawrence. Because,
she was the new hot thing.
She doesn't play the celebrity game.
Yeah.
And... she's not really the sort of girl who you'd expect to go to Hollywood.
Yeah.
You'll find her on the couch eating Pringles. No, not really. None of that, it turns out, is true.
Yeah.
She's really rich and entitled like the rest of them, but she was really good at playing all of us for fools.
Which is great. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Okay. Really, really talented in Silver Linings Playbook as well.
Yeah.
And
cried during that.
Now, I don't have an answer. Maybe... Who was the blonde girl on Star Trek?
Alice Eve.
Alice Eve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd
She's
say Alice
really
Eve.
incredibly smart and beautiful.
Yeah, she's got the different colored eyes. I don't know what that's called.
Husky. No, I don't know. That was a terrible joke.
And she can do a fantastically hilarious American accent.
She was on your favorite talk show.
Yeah, the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson.
Man, what a guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, after that, which female celebrity would you date?
I don't know. Probably. This is actually a really hard question. Oh, damn. Can I? Oh, I don't know. Actually,
Can you answer? Luke, what about you? Okay, well, we'll hold off. And then Robert, I know you have this one ready. Which male celebrity would you turn gay for?
This is actually hard, but not for the same reasons. Hard because there's too many
Sure,
to choose
I understand.
If I were to pick the top 3 right now, it'd be Brad Pitt always,
Okay.
Matt Damon always, and Michael Fassbender.
Michael Fassbender. Wow. Interesting. Why those 3?
I
mean, Brad Pitt. No, nothing's needed to be said.
Matt Damon is really funny and really talented and really smart.
He's like
Harvard graduate.
He's like a cooler Brad Pitt, like to get along with. Not like, oh shit, he's cool.
Yeah, no, that's right. No, you're right about that. He does an amazing Matthew McConaughey impression. Oh, and I think Colin Farrell is up there as well.
Robert, we didn't ask for 4. We didn't even ask for 3. We asked for 1.
I think this speaks to some deep-rooted issues I may have with myself. But whatever.
So. My male man crush would be Milo Yiannopoulos.
Who's that?
Tech editor for Breitbart News.
Oh.
To use his own description for himself, he is the dangerous faggot. So.
Is he gay?
He's very gay.
Oh.
The problem for me with most turn gay for things is that they'd be like, ugh, don't touch me with your gay, because they're famous celebrities and they are probably attracted to women. Statistically,
I'd say famous celebrities are more inclined to try stuff like that out. I mean, like Hollywood's sort of like a culture for that.
More than the general population, but it's still like a negative net group. Like they're still the smaller of the 2 groups.
Yeah, maybe we could if we engage in like a tactical offensive, maybe we're like, hey, this will do wonders for your PR. I mean, like it's edgy, it's new. Yeah. People will see your movies again.
Fair enough. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are we talking about next? Oh yeah, did you get an answer for your famous celebrity go-to?
I reckon like Olivia Munn or Emily Ratajkowski.
Wachowski, sure.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that. That's her name.
Yeah. How about Ify Shocks Deported? We'd just like to give a shout out to Toby Hawkins and his new girlfriend Ify Shocks Deported. Congratulations, man. Things are finally looking up.
She's from Belgium. Fancy that.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Are you?
My grandfather has a family from Belgium, and if you trace down the males line, that'd be me.
So maybe one day you and Toby could be family members joined by a marriage between him and
Ify Shocks Deported?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. No, Robert. Unfortunately, marrying one Flemish person does not make you in-law of another.
That's disappointing.
Anyway, we've taken many requests for...
No, we're going to do this one. The boxing. So, Luke, you've been boxing recently.
Yeah, I've punched people and the air.
Sorry, wait. You've punched people and the air, or you've punched people in the air?
And the air.
Oh, how was that?
I've never jump punched anyone yet. No, it was great.
That's not recommended in boxing.
It was great. Also, punching heavy leather bags is pretty fun as well.
How many times? Are we gonna?
How many times have I punched a bag?
Yeah. No. How many times a week do you go? How often do you box?
Once a fortnight.
Ooh.
I'm not super serious about it at all, but I like hanging out. With my cousin, and it's good.
How's the footwork going?
Oh, terrible, man. Keep sliding them. Oh. It's the hardest part. Just getting the timing right, getting your rhythm.
Yeah.
He got his rhythm, man. He got his rhythm.
Have you learned how to skip? Yeah.
Skip rope?
Yeah. Because that's very good for rhythm.
Yeah? Okay. I'll get into that. I'll
Yeah.
get into some skipping, man.
Yeah, it's very good. What else?
I'd like to give a shout out to our presenting sponsor today, City Fitness Gym. City Fitness Gym, the place where the skipping rope and heavy weights are. Come on down, 24 hours, get trapped in for 3.5 like Luke and Toby did, and generally have a great day. City Fitness Gym, your local.
I'd just like to alert all our viewers that you can also purchase a skipping rope from Daiso for $2 with the promo code VIP treatment.
That's VIP treatment.
If you find Toby Hawkins, he's an Easter egg in the store.
Yeah. You unlock it automatically.
You unlock it automatically.
So Robert, how about you? How's the water? How's your swimming?
It's going good. I'm starting to phase it out because my knee's getting better.
Awesome.
So I can start doing other things like
Sick.
boxing with you or
man.
running and stuff like that. Actually, my final physio night is tomorrow.
Cool, man.
Yeah,
Congrats.
I'm excited to have the
And
full...
then you'll be cured.
Yeah.
Your knee will never get hurt again because you're immune to knee damage now.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
I'm hoping that I'll be more aware of what I'm doing to my kney.
No, it's like AIDS. You can only get it once.
That's
like
not
knee
true.
damage. You
What
can
if
only get it once.
Imagine this, okay? Imagine
That's not true, guys. You can get AIDS more than once.
Imagine this guy and he finally gets cured of AIDS.
What? It's a miracle.
And then he catches it again.
Oh man, I never learn. I got too used to frequent unprotected sex with other men.
Oh, wow.
Was that I don't know. That was probably offensive.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
That's alright. We're an edgy podcast, so
we live right on the edge. We've taken requests today from all of our beloved fans.
Have you got any?
No, just from a weeaboo named Devon.
Okay, well, you spiel on for literally 30 seconds, and I'll add a couple more of our latecomer additions, and we'll get into it. Okay, so
sure.
Maybe tell us what you did today, Luke, or something like that.
Today I woke up feeling like the Prime Minister. I got out of bed, walked at about 10 a.m. into the kitchen in my underwear, opened up the fridge, and there were the leftovers from my 21st birthday party. Pulled pork, potato salad, Russian fudge, and marble cake, of course, were all there to give me a wonderfully delicious morning.
The lemon cheese. No, not the lemon. The cheesecake, the passion fruit cheesecake.
Was that good?
It was phenomenal.
Man, I gotta get me some of that.
Like the top melted in my mouth, and
our presenting sponsor for today is Sara Lee, the Sara Lee Baking Company, for all of your cheesecake needs.
And melted in my mouth, and the flavors just dispersed, and it was light and fragrant, and it wasn't too sweet. The crust held the cheesecake strongly. It wasn't too moist. It was a great balance. Absolutely one of the top 5 even cheesecakes I've had in my life, and I think I'm a connoisseur of cheesecakes.
I agree, Robert. If there's one thing that I admire about you as a friend, it's the amount of cheesecake that you've eaten.
Yeah,
on my
I'm
watch.
holding back.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll get into the requests. So this week we've flipped the narrative a little on you guys, and we've taken some requests. Obviously, not all of these requests will make the cut. Luke, you'll be choosing them as I've taken them in. Hopefully, even the mundane ones will be chosen. Just some of the inappropriate ones will glance
cut out.
We'll skip over.
So someone named Tubai. I think I'm saying that right. Tubai. He asked us to talk about the illustrious Isaac Cecil,
aka
Trillimax.
D-Train. This man he's sort of, I'd say, I don't want to insult his girlfriend.
He's an enigma.
I don't want to insult his girlfriend, but ever since his girlfriend's sort of like the Kardashian of our
He's
group.
a living shadow.
His girlfriend's sort of like the Kardashian of our group, you know? I mean,
the Yoko Ono?
Yeah, the Yoko Ono. That's insane. Is Kim Kardashian the modern day Yoko Ono? I mean,
because she ruined Kanye.
She
She
ruined.
broke him up with Jay.
I mean, Chris Humphries as well, who is a basketball player, who is a really good basketball player, a really good off the bench player. After he married Kim Kardashian, his career just went to shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think
It's the Kardashian curse.
She can't be the new Yoko Ono. She has to be because she's beloved by so many. Whereas no one has ever loved Yoko Ono. No one.
Except for feminist artists.
No, Robert. Yoko Ono has never been loved.
All right, then.
She is fundamentally unlovable.
All right.
And when she dies, she will be forgotten and lost to the oblivion.
Well, that got kind of dark here.
So, next question from Cindy. Why we should all aspire to be burritos? That's a terrible question, Cindy.
We're not going to answer that.
You should feel bad about it. Clara. Clara wants to talk about one-night stands.
I think
it
depends on where your bed's located in the room.
It is the sexy podcast.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So Robert,
we're talking about those one-night stands. I thought you meant...
Robert is a good boy.
I thought you meant like nightstands, like having one nightstand in your room
instead of 2 or 3.
Yeah, because if your bed's in the corner.
Yeah, then 2 obviously, one on either side.
No. Your bed's in the corner. You're gonna have
that
space
corner,
for one.
got it. Yeah. But if your bed's in the
middle, then you can have 2 nightstands.
I always wanted to put my bed in the middle, but it seemed too presumptive. It always struck me as too much.
I really enjoy having the wall.
Okay, yeah, me too.
To my side, like. Maybe, like, I'm feeling a little dizzy. I can brace myself upon the wall.
You can cower into the wall like I do at night.
Yeah, while I'm laying with a girl I've just met and probably will never see again. Next topic.
We'd also now like to remind everybody that Robert is a good boy, and Robert has never engaged in any actions that his mother would be embarrassed of. Would like to give a shout out to another of our presenting sponsors.
Robert's mum.
Mum.
Thank you for not listening to this podcast again. I know I've had a long, lengthy talk with you about this, and thank you for respecting my privacy.
Next up, from Abby, interracial dating. For or against?
I'm for it.
Theoretically, I'm for it, but all of my experience has been bad.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, in my life, there have been 2 Chinese women, and they've both been terrible.
Are you talking about my mum?
Robert's mum and Marilyn Lou have both been terrible.
What has my mum ever done to you? Luke, are you going to be my new daddy?
I never expected to be asked this question so openly, Robert, but yes. Yes, I am.
I'm okay with that.
Anyway, we were talking about interracial dating.
Yeah. For me, it's fine. I like it. I think it's good. I think a lot of beautiful children come out of interracial dating. I mean, Tiger Woods, one of the greatest golfers in history, is an interracial baby. And
he will have a lot more interracial babies.
Yeah, and maybe those children will go on to do great things.
What about
Toby Hawkins?
I feel like we don't have a choice.
What do you mean?
Well, in New Zealand, it's basically, almost an even amount of multiracial population in Auckland is white people. So if you want to have a good shot at meeting someone compatible with you,
yeah,
it's the only way.
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong mixing colours as well?
Nothing.
I think it's fun learning about other people's cultures and weaseling
That's why you're so travelled?
Yeah, I mean, weaseling your way around them to get them
ticking off all the ethnicities.
I was gonna say convincing their parents to make things okay, but yeah, of course. Next topic.
Is dabbing still cool? Would like to thank DJ Khalid for asking us this question.
Yeah, this is Khalid Arakman. He's one of my only 2 African friends. Sorry.
That's so racist. I know. That if they're from Africa, you call them African American. That's amazing.
Oh, wow. What kind of a word are we living in now?
Is dabbing still cool? I think no.
I think yes.
Lil Bow Wow posted a video today on Facebook saying it wasn't, and Lil Bow Wow is my go-to source for all things cool.
I think dabbing's still cool. I think it's in the end cycle of its coolness. I mean,
Interesting.
it's past its maturity, and it's sort of like riding out the coattails of its career now. Once again, I'm going to make an analogy to something. If I were to compare it, I'd compare it to Robert De Niro's acting career.
Yeah.
It's dabbing right now is like Bad Grandpa or Meet the Fockers.
For me, Little Bow Wow, who we all love and remember from Like Mike. Did he have a TV show on Nickelodeon? I don't know. I think so.
I don't know much about Little Bow Wow.
If he says it's over, man.
Yeah.
It's done. Anyway, next topic. You choose this one.
No, I'm not gonna pick the only other appropriate topic for us to choose.
Which one is the only other one?
No, we're not gonna do Toby's other topic.
Hilarious. All right. Well, next up, many of you love this section, as do we, where we take our phone, Robert's phone, and we call up some random because there's a better speaker.
Right.
I'll just look up her number. We'd like to give a huge, enormous shout out to my cousin Rose. She's Baum, and she's, after doing an incredible speech and taking lots of photos at my 21st, agreed to be on the podcast. I think more than anything, she just wants to hear her own voice, but that's all right. So,
but isn't that why we're doing the podcast?
That is exactly right. We are dialing now.
That's not true. We're here to educate, we're here to entertain, and we're here to start our careers as fantastic media barons.
And we are surreptitiously supporting... Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, it's Rose. Hold on, we need to say hello again because actually, can we call you back? We failed to get the ringing on the thing. It's important.
Bye. Hi, team.
Hey, Rose. Welcome to the Luke and Robert podcast.
With your hosts, Robin and Luke.
So good to hear from you. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you, Luke and Robert?
Yeah, we're doing real good tonight.
We're fantastic.
This is the... I just realized this is funny because you're my blood relative. This is the sexy episode of the Luke and Robert podcast.
Oh, no.
It's only sexy because my voice is blowing out, and
Yeah.
it's a little bit more intimate the way I'm speaking.
It does sound really good.
How did you find the 21st, Rose?
Well, your friends were very nice.
Oh,
The food was excessive.
Yes.
yeah. always a
And
good sign.
overall, great vibe.
Awesome. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. So, what
Two
else?
thumbs.
How was the market? I heard you went to... Tell us what market it was and tell us how you did and who you're with and etc.
We did the Auckland Fair. It was cool, but no one really came because it was too sunny.
Oh, lame.
What? How do people not go because it's too sunny?
Well, I just think if it was me, I'd be at the beach as well.
Oh, fair enough.
True.
Can you tell us the name of your store?
The bread and butter letter, which is cool because it's a sexy episode and the word butt is in it.
Do you want to promote it? To all
Yeah.
our 70 viewers? Sorry, 1 million.
1 million views?
Hello?
What?
Would you like to promote your store on our podcast?
So,
Rose?
so Rose, I'd really like a cute card to give someone. Do you know anywhere that might be able to help me out?
Yeah. What?
Yes, if you need an animal pun, watercolor, whatever, we got it.
Wow. How about finely curated selection of vintage clothes? Where can I find that?
I don't know.
How about the bread and butter letter on K Road? Your store.
Yeah,
But where exactly on K
I
Road?
suppose we're alright. We do alright.
Where exactly on K Road, though?
225.
225.
Staying alive.
Nice. Yeah, so what's it been on your heart recently? What have you been thinking about in the world?
Ooh, I've been thinking about environmental waste.
Yeah.
Cotton tampons.
Oh
For
wow.
one. What do you guys think about this?
I think menstrual cups are a far better option.
Oh, yeah. Because, like, cotton tampons, right? Yeah, they're supposed to be good for the environment. But doesn't cotton take, like, how much water to create,
Yeah, I heard that from someone while I was shopping with them.
Yeah, so I'm just torn.
So, yeah, I say menstrual cup is probably the way to go, ladies.
Okay.
And again, welcome to the sexy episode of the Luke and Robert podcast.
And of course, there's nothing sexier than talking about menstruation.
Oh, yeah.
How are you feeling about the big riots in Chicago?
Ooh, I don't know of this. Is this to do with the Kendrick Lamar chant at the Trump rally? Cause that was
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Trump was having a rally because currently he's campaigning for president.
Mm-hmm.
And the local people of Chicago, usually such a placid city, usually such a peaceful place, decided to get together and protest. And there were so many threats of violence that they had to cancel the rally. A couple of Trump supporters were shot, incredibly. And there was a
Did they die?
I don't know, but there were a heap of arrests. Shockingly, Bernie Sanders had the gall to blame it on Donald Trump, that people essentially attacked him at his rally.
Yeah.
What?
It's pretty. I just watched that video and read the article on that, and it's absolutely fascinating. And CNN also did an exclusive interview with the guy who rushed Trump at the Ohio.
Yeah, someone tried to stab Trump as well. How do you feel about that, Rose?
Ooh. Well, I'm not a fan of the guy, but you shouldn't stab anyone.
Okay.
What would Bernie do, though? Would Bernie do it?
I don't know. Bernie's...
I bet Bernie.
I don't think Bernie would run on the stage. He might hobble.
Yeah. He wouldn't be able to.
Sure.
He wouldn't be able to stab him.
Yeah.
Who do you think would win? Who do you think would win in a fight, though? Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders?
Clinton for
Hillary.
sure.
Hillary, yeah.
Clinton.
Yeah.
She's probably got.
She looks like-
one left hook.
She sort of has like a build of a small bulldog.
Yeah. How about Ted Cruz and Donald Trump?
Maybe Cruz.
Okay.
No, I agree.
Bit spicy.
He's got the size. He can take a hit. What do you think? Who do you think, Luke and Rose? Who do you think would win in a straight cage match between Donald Trump and Hillary? Just.
Donald Trump.
Oh, really?
Donald Trump. No question asked.
I mean, how would he go about it?
He's from New York. He's a tough guy, huh?
Yeah, but
He's a tough guy.
Hillary Clinton killed
I
innocent
reckon
people. So.
Hillary could win, because I bet Trump would be, he'd get all sulky. He'd be like, I don't know how I feel about fighting, because you're a loser, so hit me. And then she'll just waste him. So my vote's on Hillary.
Interesting.
Right.
Playing the mind game.
I think I did the voice really well, actually.
Yeah. You did the voice?
Yeah, I think Clinton would win as well because she's got several confirmed kills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Non-confirmed, but legit.
Yeah.
As your dad knows. How has Pete been, by the way?
Pete's very good. We just challenged each other on Quiz Up on the topic of
That's
dogs.
a great game.
Dogs? Who won?
Dad is actually winning right now in dogs.
Wait, are you playing?
Shame.
Are you playing Quiz Up right now?
Oh, we were, yeah.
Oh, got it. All right. That's deeply offensive. The podcast should be the focus of your attention.
And the only priority in your life.
And have you seen any good movies recently, Rose?
Oh, yes. I saw Peggy Guggenheim, Art Addicts. That was cool.
Never heard of
Neither.
It's a documentary about Peggy Guggenheim
Oh,
from
cool.
Oh, right.
Guggenheim
Fashion
Museum.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Nope.
She's an art collector.
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
How
She pretty
embarrassed do you feel right now? That you
She
just
pretty
got
much
told?
saved and popularized
I'm done with the
modern
podcast.
art in the 20th century. There we go.
Oh, cool.
You got to see it. You got to see it.
Okay. What else have you seen?
I saw Sisters. I streamed that. That was funny.
I haven't seen that.
Have you seen this? Oh, you guys.
Anything else that you'd like to say, Rose?
I want to know one story that Robert couldn't say at your 21st.
Oh, nice.
Luke
Come
is
on.
currently gagging me.
No, I'm not. Say whatever you want, Robert.
No, I can't do it. I can't. You've put me on the spot.
Robert,
We'll
need
put
one.
it in post-production.
Just one for Rose.
I don't know.
Just one.
I can't think of anything right now.
No,
Give me a suggestion, Luke.
I don't know, man. What's a good one?
Let's do category of girls.
Luke's shaking his head.
He's not.
I can't do it. You're cutting out. Oh, we're going through a tunnel.
We'll do it in post-production as a surprise, so you have to listen to it. You have to listen to the show.
I'm so sorry.
Okay?
It was lovely speaking to you. You put me on the spot.
Bye, Rose.
Night, fellas. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so that's not happening.
Okay. I'm sorry, Luke. But anyway, we've got a new section.
A new little feature.
After our failed poetry.
Apologize. I should have known better.
I actually thought that the poetry section was, and the premise was fantastic.
No, you didn't.
No, I really did. I really actually did. Because the thing is that I would have put in the least amount of effort possible. So I would have come up with a really, really stupid analysis.
Yeah.
I think the poems you should have chosen were shorter and more cryptic.
Okay.
And deeper meaninged.
Yes.
And then I would just try and take the poem at its most surface level, or try and skew it into something funny.
Robert, the section is done. Let's try the new section instead of berating me.
I'm sorry. Well, the new section is inspirational quote of the day. And I've gone into brainyquote.com/quotes/v/Vernon Hauer, which is the author of the quote, 104699, if you want to look at it.
.html. I would like to thank brainyquote.com,
For supplying us.
our featured sponsor for today, and the Bread and Butter Letter, our other featured sponsor for today.
Yep. So
read the quote for me, Robert.
This quote is by Vernon Hauer, who is an American author. And the quote reads, "You have succeeded in life when all you really want is only what you really need."
I feel as though Vernon Howard here is trying to say that the point in your life when you could probably say that you'd succeeded is that same moment when it's not like what you need is what you want, but it's rather like the things that you want, the things you really desire are what you need.
Do you agree with that?
Oh yeah.
Do you?
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
I don't. I think having something to want more than need is fantastic. It's like a pursuit of something greater.
I'd have to disagree with you there, Robert.
Why?
I think pursuit of the greater is a waste of time, because eventually all the world will be oblivion, and everything we've done as a species will turn to dust.
But then why not? Why not? Because in the end, even if the world turns to oblivion, why not achieve something great with your life? You know, there's no reason not to. I think in your deathbed, as you're taking your last breath and you look back on your life, I think it's better to be able to say that, man, in my short little click in life, I was able to shine bright like a diamond.
But say it to who,
shine
Robert?
bright like a diamond.
Who are you going to say this to when you're dead and gone?
Yourself.
You're dead and gone. And anyway, you have the burden of proof in the first place to show why things are important to be done. It's not for me to say no, things shouldn't. It's for you to say that yes, things should. It's the active versus the passive. It's the burden of proof. Anyway, Robert probably is right in that argument. I was just fucking around, guys.
Yeah.
Don't go killing yourselves.
That's
for
dark
another
again.
episode of the Luke and Robert podcast.
With your sponsors, Daiso
The Bread and Butter Letter.
and Brainy Quote.
And some other ones that we made up on the spot and then forgot.
All
Catch you
right.
later.
Bye.